So across the United States, since the start of the pandemic, there's been over 2 million cases of COVID-19 diagnosed in kids under 12 years of age. 2,335,092 to be exact. In terms of demographics, I would say that the biggest disparity is among the Latinx community. About 467,000 cases have been diagnosed in the Latinx community, or kids under the age of 12. In the African American community, it's been 181,000. In the white community, it's been about 560,000. And so we're definitely seeing, in terms of percentage of population or percentage of cases, the Latinx community has definitely been severely impacted among youth in cases. But the deaths are different, a little different story. So across the country, there's been 284 deaths in kids under the age of 12. And in this situation, 69 have been in the Latinx community, 54 in African Americans, and 80 among whites. And so you can see, even though about 8% of total cases in African American kids were in African American children, about 20% of the deaths occurred among African American children. So you can kind of see that disparity pop up more in the deaths among African American children than in the overall cases.
What percentage of the under 12 have been hospitalized?
I don't have great numbers on that in terms of percentages. We do know that over the past month and a half or so, there have been 58,000 kids 0 to 17 years of age who've been hospitalized across the country for COVID-19, and it's definitely increased since July of this year. The numbers have just been going up and up and up. We've seen a little bit of a drop off over the past couple of weeks, but we do know that over the past 7 days, there have been 344 new admissions across the country of kids 0 to 17 years of age. And it's down a little bit, like I said, slightly from the previous week, but we do know that over the course of the past several weeks, the hospitalizations among kids in the United States have been higher than they've ever been throughout the entirety of the pandemic. And so that's something that we're concerned about and keeping an eye on. We haven't seen it here yet. The latest numbers here in Kent County show that 5 kids are hospitalized in Film DeVos Children's Hospital. So we're not seeing the extreme numbers here locally, but we do know that other parts of the country have been hit pretty hard with hospitalization.